Hi folks, Talespin here, and this video is just going to talk about some of the host setting details. So I'm going to take a normal game that I'm playing in. It's a classic game, so it's as close to the original as new gets. And from the main page of the sector, you click on View Settings, and you scroll down, and there's detailed host settings. I'm not really going to talk about these right in this video, but that'll be another video. So detailed host settings, and there's a lot here. Some of it is standard, it doesn't really change. There's some things that are not here that the admins don't choose to post on here. But there's a few things that I want to highlight. This here, max allies, max share and tell, and max safe passage is important to look at because it tells you how many people you can ally with, how many share intels you can give, and how many safe passages you can give. So that's a good one to look at. Next one is your map width, your map height, and the number of planets. 500 is standard, 2150 is pretty standard. I'm in a mentor game right now, and I think it's 1950 by 1950, so it's a little bit smaller. And there's also your ship limit there. The next thing I wanted to look at was this. Planet scan range and ship scan range. This is planet scan range means all the planets will just show up. If that's lower, I believe you can't see the map. And ship scan range it's not an active scan. It's a scan that happens in the host order, late in the host order, possibly more than once, but I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, within 300 light years, you can see planets and ships that are within 300 light years of any of your ships, any of your planets. They automatically do this. You don't have to activate that like sensor sweep. It's not the same. Sensor sweep is only 200. The next thing I wanted to highlight, nebulas, stars, wormholes, and ion storms. This tells you there's 4 ion storms. This tells you how many nebulas, stars with radiation around them, and wormholes. So it's classic. So this is stellar cartography, and you're not going to see that. Most of them have max out. Most of them have ion storms of some kind. And this here, very close planets, and other planets. This tells you your distribution of the planets throughout the cluster. There's minimum of 3 close to your planet within 1 turn. There can be, I believe, a minimum of 12 within between 81 and 162. Could be more than 3 close to you as well. And the rest are all 155 and beyond. But this kind of overlaps. Close planets and other planets, they sort of overlap a bit. And you should also look for, where is it? A lot of this stuff is minerals and specific stuff, like Wandering Tribes is a specific type of game, so it can tell you things. I just don't want to get into it. What I want to get into, here it is. Fight or fail and fight or fail increment. Important to know. Fight or fail is the one that's a fixed number. If you drop below that number, you are knocked out. And the increment's the one that goes up usually every 5 or 4 turns. And if you drop below that number, you're out. Stealth mode, sphere. And you should always look at this. These 4 here. Fastest double beam, starbase, fighter transfer, super spy advanced, and cloak and intercept. These are standard game. Like there's classic and then there's standard games. These are standard game features. They're in some championship games right now. Standard is what they play in championship. And this is classic, so of course none of these are active. So you should always check to see if those are active or true. The last one I wanted to look at is production queue. You should know what build system you're working with. Most standard games this will be true with a production queue. And so this stuff here takes effect. This is classic again, so it goes with the original point buy system. So those are just some things I wanted to highlight in the detailed host settings that are good to look up. There's a lot more, but I'm not going to get into everything. Anyway, thanks. Have a good night.